The story begins with Zhang, a highly skilled and cunning NSI agent. Today, he's on a mission to rescue a priceless statue from smugglers. Zhang is monitoring the operation from above when his senior, John, calls in a strict tone, saying the statue must be returned safely. Zhang replies, "Copy that," and ends the call. A gang member spots Zhang, who instantly throws him off the rooftop, alerting the rest. Zhang makes a cinematic entry, defeating the gang one by one with his martial arts and lightning-fast reflexes. Suddenly, one man grabs the statue and cash, escaping in a car. Zhang chases on a bike, leaps onto the moving car, fights brutally, and the car crashes. Everyone assumes Zhang has died, but he walks out of the flames alive, holding the statue and the gangster, just like a movie climax. At the NSI office, John notices one arm of the statue is broken. Zhang remembers his warning shot must have ricocheted. John angrily scolds him. Later they meet the NSI director, who orders John to fire Zhang. John defends him, but the director challenges him. If Zhang is truly the best agent, let him complete an impossible mission. The real twist begins here. The director talks about Oriental Convent, a school founded 50 years ago by a man named Oriental. Outwardly decent but greedy and corrupt inside. He tricked the king, hiding billions worth of gold meant for the poor. When people discovered the truth, they stormed the palace. But the gold was already hidden. John informs Zhang that the agency suspects the hidden gold is somewhere inside the school. Zhang must enter as a student to find it. Surprised, Zhang protests that he doesn't look like a student, but John insists he's the only one who can handle it. Passionate about his job, Zhang accepts, starting the most unusual and dangerous phase of his mission. The story then shifts to Gina, a bubbly and careless girl at her principal's birthday party. Tipsy, she accidentally reveals the principal is bald, causing shock and embarrassment. Later, at her mother's restaurant, thugs harass Gina's mother. Zhang makes a cinematic entrance, defeating all the thugs silently, impressing Gina, and leaves without a word. The story flashes back. Zhang was an orphan, bullied at school after his NSI agent father disappeared. John, his father's colleague, adopts and trains him, leading Zhang to become an NSI agent. For the mission, Zhang is given a fake student identity and school documents, despite despising his school days. On the first day he meets Gina, who scolds him for drinking. Zhang apologizes and joins class, instantly drawing attention. He also meets John's daughter, Yenna, who trusts him to keep her secret. Zhang notices an abandoned building labeled "Entry Prohibited," and senses something strange. Kids bully Lee nearby, and Zhang protects him, learning the building is considered haunted. That night, Zhang investigates in a mask, but Gina confronts him with a gun. He evades her and disappears. The story shifts to the school chairman, Myung-ju, who is shown attending a man's funeral, hinting at her guilt. The next day, the school is tense. Gina is punished for failing to catch the masked intruder. Zhang keeps watch on the haunted building and saves Lee from being trapped inside by Myung-ju's assistant. Gina questions Zhang, who reassures her that Lee is his friend. During lunch, Lee tells Zhang the tragic story of a girl, Arahai, who was bullied in a dance class in the abandoned building. An accident led to her death, and her body was secretly buried in the basement. Since then, the building has been considered haunted. Zhang dismisses it as mere ghost tales, laughing it off. Lee quietly shows Zhang a video he recorded inside the haunted building. In it, a girl without legs appears, and Zhang notices a hidden, heavily locked door. He decides he will return that night to uncover the secret. Meanwhile, Hun-gil humiliates Lee in class, spitting in his food. Zhang intervenes, beating Hun-gil brutally in front of everyone. Gina pulls Zhang back, shocked at his behavior, but he calmly explains himself and walks away. Zhang doesn't yet know that the haunted building holds deadly secrets. Hun-gil, seeking revenge, tricks Lee's grandmother into giving him her passport for a fake scholarship, which he later uses for a dangerous purpose. At night, Zhang returns to the building with Lee. They encounter a strange man smashing things, who panics and escapes. Zhang unlocks the heavy door and finds walls covered with documents, maps, papers, and blueprints, revealing detailed information about the hidden gold. He realizes the school chairwoman, Myung-ju, is also searching for it. Zhang photographs everything, but then spots a real human skeleton. Myung-ju watches via hidden camera, tense. Lee tries to call the police, but Jong convinces him the skeleton is fake. They leave after Jong tells Myungju's assistant they were checking ghost rumors. Back home, Jong shares the photos with his team, speculating the skeleton belongs to Oriental, who likely created the ghost story as a puzzle to hide the gold. The next morning, the school watchman admits he ran into the skeleton while checking on a cat, explaining Lee's video. Meanwhile, Lee discovers Hungil's trick with his grandmother's passport. Though Lee retrieves it, the police arrest her, as Hungil had used it to run an illegal website, framing her completely. Gina informs the principal about Hungil's misdeeds. The next day, Hungil threatens Lee, forcing him to lie and accuse Jong of bullying. Jong later confronts Lee, who tearfully admits the truth. The school suspends Jong, but with his team's help, he tracks down Hungil and his friend running an illegal website. Jong confronts them, easily defeating all the goons with his combat skills, and drags Hungil's friend to the school meeting. He exposes the lies, threats, illegal website, and how Hungil framed Lee's grandmother. Lee confirms Jong's story, and Myungju suspends Hungil. The story then turns to the school's haunted clock legend. Jong investigates and discovers two mysterious clocks. Yena tells him the key belongs to the other clock in the council room. To access it, Jong must join the school council, so he asks Gina for guidance and begins preparing for the exam. The day before the exam, Gina brings food to Jong's temporary home. Jong and Gina accidentally get extremely close when he slips onto her, creating a tense yet subtle romantic moment. The next day, Jong takes the exam, ranks 10th, and officially becomes a council member. He then checks the council room clock but is interrupted by Hella, who invites him to dinner, revealing her growing fondness for him. Meanwhile, Myungju pressures Hella to always excel and later interrogates an elderly writer to uncover Oriental's secrets, demanding every piece of information. Back in the clock room, Jong finds a mysterious letter. "I know everything about you, Agent." Jong trembles as he reads a letter revealing someone knows his true identity. The next morning, he reports to the director with John, but the director lashes out angrily and orders all staff data. Jong plans to check the CCTV the next day, but when he accesses the room as student president, all footage has been erased. Meanwhile, Myungju is revealed to have orchestrated the deletion, tying up the writer at a shooting location and demanding every detail about Jong. Jong then receives a call from the school watchman, asking to meet on the rooftop. Arriving there, he finds a masked man already attacking the watchman. During the fight, the watchman falls to his death. Jong finds an old diary in the watchman's pocket. It's his father's diary. Strange sounds lead him to confront the masked man, who attacks but escapes before Jong can unmask him. Furious, Jong storms the director's office demanding answers about his father. The director confesses that Jong's father was sent on the same mission, and his whereabouts remain unknown. John intervenes, urging Jong not to act in anger. He reminds him that completing the mission is the only way to find his father, and shows an old photo of himself with Jong's father. Jong silently leaves, determined to continue the mission. The next day, the school is in chaos after the watchman's death, with rumors of a ghostly spirit spreading fear. Jong, holding his father's diary, follows the clues to a mysterious clock, recording its musical sound. Gina catches him, revealing she witnessed the watchman's fall and the masked man. Jong gives her an ultimatum: either expose the mission and face jail or help him. Scared, she agrees to assist. Meanwhile, Myungju reflects on her dark past as a secret agent and plots alone to find the gold. The masked man attacking the watchman is revealed to be her assistant. She panics, vowing to take more lives to get the treasure. Jong reads the third ghost story in the diary, which points to a piano hiding the next clue. Gina warns it's likely in Myungju's office, and the school's upcoming grand party is their chance. Jong and his team plan carefully, mapping the security system. Gina is trained in combat, and during this, a sweet twist reveals she and Jong were childhood classmates under different names. Party night arrives. Glamour, lights, and music. Jong notices Gina, triggering childhood memories. Evany is distracted by food, while John reminds her to focus. Myungju prepares in her office, plotting her scheme. As she delivers a commanding speech to the hall, Jong and his team begin their covert mission. During the party, Jong equips Gina with a special necklace containing a hidden camera and gives her an emergency injection for protection. Myungju retreats upstairs for a secret gathering, Ebony turns off the lights, giving Jong and Gina a short window to check the piano. Using the darkness, they attempt the mission, but the lights come back on prematurely. Guards appear, but Jong and Gina fight them off with precision, eventually forcing open the locked room. Inside, Jong finds files with his personal information, exposing him as a secret agent. Shocked, he realizes there's a traitor leaking information to Myung-ju. On the way back, Jong remains troubled, while Gina works on solving the puzzle herself. After several attempts, she matches the piano tune with the school's national anthem and discovers a major clue. Excited, she delivers it to Jong in person, where he realizes that Gina is his childhood friend and calls her by her real name. Gina confronts Jong after he calls her childhood name, angrily warning him not to do it again. The next day, she discovers Myung-ju's secret website, revealing that school competition winners are pre-decided in exchange for huge fees, ruining honest students' efforts. Teachers ignore her, so she goes to Jong, who decides to focus on his mission while she collects evidence. Jong tracks Myung-ju's car and learns her ultimate plan, to build the world's largest private school organization, explaining her obsession with the gold. Inspired by Gina's dedication, Jong decides to help her gather evidence. They work through the night but find little, and the school's cheating system continues. Gina discovers Ji-won, a teacher behind the rigged competitions, but is attacked by a masked man and hospitalized. Upon waking, she reveals Ji-won's role, and Jong investigates. DNA links Ji-won to Myung-ju, who had orchestrated the theft of Jong's father's diary. Jong secures Ji-won in a safe house, and the next day Ji-won testifies against Myung-ju, leading to her arrest. Back at school, Gina is praised, but Myung-ju cunningly bribes her way back, joining an investigation team, and suspends Jong. Myung-ju declares, "Money has the power to buy anyone's heart and mind," imposing strict control over the school, leaving everyone fearful. Teachers and students rally around Jong, but he stops them. "Don't risk your future for me," and quietly leaves. Meeting his team, he explains the situation when top agency officers raid and take Jong into custody. Myung-ju calls, taunting, "Interfere again and the consequences will be severe," then hangs up. Determined, Jong meets Gina. She urges him, "You have to complete your mission. No turning back." After hours of work, they discover the gold is hidden inside the Oriental statue. Disguised as a delivery boy, Jong infiltrates the school with Gina. When she accidentally triggers the statue, it rotates, revealing the gold's location. The principal appears, but fails to recognize Jong and drives him away. Meanwhile, Myung-ju searches with a gold detector but finds nothing. Furious, she orders her assistant, "Get me that gold at any cost." Jong and Gina regroup with their team. John warns, "The director is colluding with Myung-ju. We have no support," but Jong remains resolute. Gina's mother arrives, revealing she's a mafia boss. Shocked, Gina and Jong learn of her old gang allies. Together they plan a night raid. "Tonight we retrieve the gold no matter what." Armed with weapons and tech, the team infiltrates the school. Myung-ju arrives with her goons, but Jong warns, "This is an official agency operation. Interfere and you go to jail." Furious, she calls the director, but Fatima blocks her. Jong rotates the statue, opening a secret basement. Inside, he finds it empty except for a skeleton holding his childhood gift to his father. Overcome with emotion, he cries out. Later, Myung-ju storms the school, but the gold is gone. She realizes Jong must have taken it. Jong brings his father's skeleton home. The city mourns, but his mind is consumed by one question. What truly happened to my father? Jong storms into the director's office, pretending to deliver files, and points a gun. "You killed my father, didn't you?" The director stays silent. Security rushes in and restrains Jong, but John and the team burst in, fighting the guards. Gina pulls Jong to safety. Meanwhile, Myung-ju, furious over wasted millions, decides to double school fees. Her assistant warns her, but she coldly ignores the consequences. Back with Jong, John scolds him for risking everything. Jong calmly explains he didn't come to kill the director. He wanted the truth, and reveals he hacked the director's phone to track his moves. Jong overhears a heated argument between Myung-ju and the director, exposing the past. 20 years ago, Myung-ju shot his father during a gold dispute. His father barely escaped into the Oriental statue's secret basement, where he died. Zhang's new mission is clear: uncover the truth behind his father's death. He arranges to meet the director, but finds him dead and is attacked from behind, losing consciousness. He wakes in a car, bloodied, and is arrested for murder. At the police station, Myung-ju arrives and questions him about the gold. Zhang insists there was no gold, it was all just a rumor. But Myung-ju doesn't believe him and threatens, "If I don't get the gold by tomorrow, I will kill everyone you care about." While being taken to court, Zhang uses the moment to escape. Despite being injured, he calls Gina, and the two go to her house. The next day, Zhang discovers a pen drive with all of Myung-ju's evidence: illegal activities, assassination plans, and corruption. He takes it to the police commissioner, forcing action. At the school, Myung-ju, cornered, threatens students with gasoline. Hella intervenes. Zhang arrives, distracts her, seizes the lighter, and ensures her arrest. Her assistant testifies against her, guaranteeing life imprisonment. Later, Zhang finds the hidden gold beneath a star-shaped tile at home. Overjoyed, he celebrates with John and the team. With the mission complete, promotions follow. 5 years later, John marries Gina, Fatima and Ebony are together. John leads agency training. Hella follows her passion, and everyone lives happily. The story ends with a lesson. A true hero is not the one who fights the most, but the one who understands the truth, walks the right path, and shows courage, even behind a mask. No secret can stay buried forever. Truth always finds its way.